a minute. Hello, world. Hi. Hold on, I had to pop out for a second, but I'm still here. I gotta fix my habit. I gotta fix my face. Sorry about the everything, actually. My encoder, I swear the tarot cards today were like, no, screw you, little lion. We don't want you to have a good Black History Month stream. So it's just while it out. But I'm here. Now, it seems everything's streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully. Thank you for bearing with me. I had to make like new videos and everything and delete the old one. Woo, it was a lot. Yes. Looking awfully still today. Listen. Um, Hello, Mama Lion. Yes, so at the bottom here, I am attempting to have little stream avatars in some of my lives where each little person gets assigned a little animal, and as you can see the cute little critters at the bottom. So everyone in chat gets a little animal, and as you can see, the chat pops up. Although the chat boxes are a bit big, so I think I should make them smaller. I'm totally worried about like what you might see though. So actually, let me. Oh no, that's me. That's these. Okay, let me see if I can make those smaller. I don't remember how to do that. Is it okay? Hold on. I'm gonna make them disappear for a second. Am I an ant? I cannot control. Hello, evil but sexy. I cannot control who gets assigned what. I think there's like okay, I think I made them smaller now. Let's see. I think there's a way to like pick. Yeah, there you go. I think there's a way to pick which avatar you get. But I think it's tied to channel points, but I don't have channel points. So I think right now it's just all random. Tips hat. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry we had a like delayed start. Like my OBS was like not having it and I had to like shut down my whole computer. It was like a whole thing. But I'm glad you made it to the new stream. Honk. Are you a goose? Yeah. So welcome to my Black History Month stream. Today we'll be streaming a game that was developed by Black game developers. This is Dot's Home, and basically we are a Black woman who finds a key to travel back in time, and we meet our grandparents and our parents, and they're debating whether or not to buy a house in the rental market and dealing with the discrimination that comes with buying a home when you're Black, especially back in the day. So we basically have to advise our family whether or not to rent or buy. So it was made by an organization. I'm gonna butcher the name. I think it's Rising. The information's totally in the description and / on my socials. But yeah, it's a nonprofit that works with housing discrimination, like in the present nationally. So they were like, how do we bring more awareness to housing discrimination? And they're like, well, you make a game. And so this is that game. This game is new. I think it just came out, I think last year, because it won the best game in the cultural genre, I think in 2022. So it is on the newer side. It's on the Apple Store. Like if you have a Mac, it is on the Mac natively. It's on Steam. And it's free. So you can actually download for free. I have a link to the Steam shop in the video description too if you want to check it out. So yeah. I'm super excited. I love playing games from Black game developers, other developers of color. Although sometimes the topic tends to be on the more sad side or the focus. Like the next game I'll be playing, it's a game about dementia. So they like to hit the hard-hitting stories for sure. But yeah, so we'll be playing this one, and this one runs, I think they said about an hour and a half, so I'm going to see like if I can do some multiple endings since my streams are usually longer than an hour and a half. So yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can save our family's home. Oh my gosh, the critters are so cute. They're going to be distracting me. Okay. Oh, the master... Can you hear the game? Okay, the volume was kind of low. I think I was like fiddling with this before and I turned it down. I want to make sure. Oh yeah, that's really low. Here, let me turn that up for y'all. I'm having an identity crisis because there's two of me. As long as one of you isn't a predator and the other one isn't the prey, I think it's okay. You just have multiple animal personalities. Alright, so no voice acting, so I'll be reading. I need to get home. Okay, this is point and click, right? Yeah, okay. Throwback Thursdays, now showing The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. I hope it's like the Wiz version, but probably not. Oh, I don't know which way home is. I think we both qualify as prey. Alright, so you're both gonna just get eaten by everyone else. There is a T-Rex. Love it. Good volume. Okay, cool. Thanks. Can't go into the community center. It's closed right now. Okay, so my house is to the right. Oh my gosh, look at that Afro puff. I love it. So cute. Ooh, a newspaper. Can I read that? I can. The 313 Scoop, June 2nd, 2021. What's in store for the city's environmental future? Detroit. Okay, so it takes place in Detroit. Detroit is changing, whether we like it or not. My neighborhood used to be dead quiet with almost nothing going on. I swear, it was like no one was here. But once businesses started coming back and folks started fixing up homes, my block came to life again, says Terrell Anderson, a longtime Detroit resident. Yet, while it's true that Anderson's neighborhood has seen a boost in new business, from the upscale coffee shops to even the city's first tiki bar, this change hasn't been universal across the Motor City, particularly when it comes to enacting environmental justice for all. Daphne DeRocha, who lives northwest of Anderson's neighborhood, had this to say. I live in one of the most polluted areas in the city, right next door to the one of the most gentrified. While others worry about where they'll get their morning coffee, I'm worried about if the air levels are too hazardous for me to go outside on my porch any given day. One thing all city residents need to realize, DeRocha argues, is that the city's industrialized backbone and lacking infrastructure hurts us all. But who it most directly impacts depends on proximity, race, and place. There isn't one person in my family without asthma, DeRocha says. If I had known that fate was predetermined for us, I would have never lived here. I'm a venomous ant just trying to bite me. Oh dear, no. No animal and animal crime in my chat, please. Do I exit by... No. How do I exit? Oh, wait. Oh. Do I put it in my backpack? Oh no. How do I get it? Oh wait, there's a button. Ah, there we go. Is this my house? Are you kidding me? I swear I left this door unlocked. Geez, Grandma, can't keep a door open for nothing around here. Now I gotta find the right key. Sounds like some neighborhoods in the town I grew up in, coal-fired power plant torn down now. Yeah, I actually, when I was in school, we were learning about the different areas, neighborhoods that had more pollution, had higher rates of asthma, and they were located near like bus centers, like where all the buses go, like when they park, when they're not in commission, and other like factories, and all the pollution in that area affected the neighborhood so much that children were being born with asthma in unprecedented levels, and those were, of course, communities of lower income and minority communities. That was like my first time learning about environmental justice. The door is locked. Wait, why do I have 3 keys? Is it this one? It's probably the last one. Oh, nope, middle one. Born with that, so I didn't know it's a thing. Yeah. Because, like, it goes by generations. So if a family lives multi-generationally in this area, like, as the children are born, it's like they're more likely to develop asthma or, like, have a predisposition to developing it at higher rates than people who live in areas with cleaner air. Grandma, I was born with asthma, actually. I think it runs in my family, though. But I also grew up in a place with pollution in the air a lot, so we didn't have to check it like daily like that, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Grandma, why'd you lock the door? I was only gone for a minute. It's not even dark yet. Oh, Grandma looks bad. Grandma is like not having it. Dorothea, right? It's Dorothea. It's not Dorothea, right? It's Dorothea. Now you have an unlocked door. Now you know an unlocked door is an open invitation to trouble. I've lived here long enough to know the neighborhood's changing. Whatever you say, Grandma. I don't know what those papers are for. Actually, when I visit other cities and people are like, yeah, we just leave our doors unlocked. I'm like, excuse me, what do you mean? More like grand mad. I got me some asthma. Yeah, asthma buddies. I wonder what those papers are for. Oh, they look very important. Oh, wait, these papers? That paper? You're talking about these papers, right? Oh, it looks so pretty. Speaking of changes, I keep seeing these cash for keys flyers everywhere on this block. You're telling me some of them have the nerve to call me. For every one I block, 3 more replace them. Do you ever think about selling the house? Sometimes, but where else would I go? Somewhere whose streets I don't know? I've started over too many times in my life, and I'm too old to do it again. I thought old was a cuss word. Only if it comes from you. Right. Y'all millennials. Millennials, Grandma. What of us have no idea what we went through back in the day. Oh dear. Oh, we're having a flashback. Grandma has settled down for real. Yeah, exactly. When are you gonna have emotes? Oh, listen, so I do have emotes, but you have to download Better Twitch TV extension to use them. Because I'm not an affiliate yet, so I can't do like channel emotes, but I did the workaround to get it. But you gotta download the extension. Before we came up here from South Carolina, your grandfather and I were sharecroppers. Ooh, sharecroppers. We busted our backs on a farm every day, while the white folks who owned the land charged us more for rent than they paid us for our crops. We may not have been slaves, but if you ask me, wasn't too much different. That's why when Carl got a letter from his cousin Eustace up here about some good paying work at an auto factory, we packed our bags, paid our debts, got a one-way bus ticket to Detroit, and never looked back. Yeah, that's why it's called the Motor City, because Detroit was where all the like automobile factories and the boom happened, I believe, if I remember correctly. I swear you tell me this story about once a week. That's because I need to remind you where you come from. I wouldn't have it any other way, Grandma. Cough. Wait, is Carlos here right now? Georgia dropped him off when you were out at the corner store. How about you go get him and bring him upstairs? Dinner's about ready. Fine, but when he gets mad at me for interrupting his Super Bash Bros battle, I'm blaming you. You talk like I know what any of those words mean. Yeah, they just show up as the, like right now I'm looking at LL cry instead of the actual crying emote. Grandma the goat. Truly. Oh no, we have leaking ceiling. Wow, the ceiling's leaking again. It's not even raining, right? I wonder what's leaking. Is this looks like maybe my room. I can interact with my closet. Cute. I was like, can I change? Am I trying to do too much? I'm trying to do too much. All right, let's go find Carlos. I wonder if he's like our cousin or our brother. The way she said so-and-so dropped him off, I feel like maybe he's not my little brother, but maybe. Hello? Carlos! More like goat ma. I can't. They say get him upstairs, right? Am I just really bad at point and click games? Am I misunderstanding something? Carlos! It's the only room I can go in. He's not in here. Carlos! Okay, maybe... What are you waiting for? Tell Carlos to... Oh, he's downstairs! Oh my, okay, I'm a little bit slow. Oh, he's so cute! Look at his little poof! Hi! Yo, Squirt! 5 more minutes! Nope, Grandma wants you upstairs now. Plus, you know how this place upsets your asthma? If you were a cool aunt, there it is. You let me stay down here a few more minutes. You don't even have a controller in your hand. Too bad for you. I'm your only aunt, which automatically makes me the cool aunt. I be pulling that on my niece and nephews too. I'd be like, yeah, I'm the best one, because I'm the only one. You're no fun, Aunt Dorothea. Nope, none of that. To you and everyone else, it's Dot. D-O-T, period. Well, Grandma calls you by your full name. Yeah, because when have I ever been able to stop Grandma from doing anything? Now, come on. Please, Dot, just a few more minutes. I feel like... Oh. Yeah, I feel like I would be like, all right. But I'd be like, but you better pull me up in this. And then I would, totally beat him. He's gaming telepathically. That's why no controller Gen Z things. Oh, man, I love that. Man, I love this menu screen. For the game? It's one of Carlos's favorite games, Supreme Bash Brothers. Featuring famous characters such as Kerbo and Iron Knight. I can't. Okay, time to... I just stood in the corner for like 5 seconds. But it hasn't been 5 minutes yet. Tough beans, bud. Let's go. Oh, he's already gone. I was like, oh, wait, I could explore. Grandma keeps important documents in there. I'm not allowed in. Oh. I hope they're like in a fireproof safe. No, he was spoiling his dinner. He had all these chips. Did you miss the joke? Oh, I did. I did miss the joke. Probably have to investigate that horrible leak. Oh, I've been missing a lot of whatchamahoots. I have my chat in like a different place than usual, so I must have missed it. Oh, I like that purple couch. Seems like Grandma's world famous mac and cheese. Yes, get it. Because he was just staring at the title screen begging for 5 minutes. Ah, got you. Oh my gosh, wait, let me see this mac and cheese though. Don't touch, it's cooling down right now. Nah, you call us in here, give me a bite. Cooling down? You mean we gotta wait before we can even eat? I could have finished staring at that title screen. Why, you want to hang out in the only place where mold grows on the walls is beyond me. Well, because that's where his game is. The rest of the house is for you and Grandma. The basement is a place that's just for me. Yeah, I get that. Lord, I guess they aren't kidding when they say history repeats itself. Huh? You sound like Hank back when he moved out in '86. I'm pretty sure a flair for dramatics is a family trait. Knock, knock, knock. Someone's at the door. Knock, knock, knock. You expecting... Knock, knock, knock. You expecting anyone, Grandma? Okay, but we heard you, though. Heck no. Not without a call first. Maybe it's that person Dot's been secretly texting almost. Wow, you gonna rat me out like that, though? I smell bad news. Probably one of those people trying to buy the house to gentrify this area. Shut up, you. Whoever it is, I know they better stop banging on my darn door. Don't worry, I'll get it. As I walk in the complete opposite direction. Oh, I get to pick up stuff. Is that like a bar? Oh, I can't inspect it. It's probably candy bar. Or not a candy bar, like a Nutri-Grain bar or something. I wonder who that could be. I'm going. Are you gonna get the door? I'm going. I'm just exploring. Oh my gosh, look at all the creatures in chat. Ah, so cute. Oops. I was looking at the animals. Clicked the wrong thing. Did they stop knocking all of a sudden? Did this bitch just walk into my house without, excuse me, whoa, who are you? And who said you could just, exactly, who said that you could just walk in here like you own the place? Ah, hello, miss. Sorry about the sudden intrusion, but as I say, an open door is an open invitation for new... Nah, bitch, what? You better get back out on that porch. That's a terrible saying. Yes, get away from the white real estate man. Maybe, but more importantly, are you Mavis Hawkins, the owner of this lovely home? I mean, I guess points for thinking that I could be owning a home, but nah. No, that would be my grandmother, but you can talk to me. I see. Well, my name is Michael H. Murphy III, and I represent a company called Hope Equity. We're investing heavily in bringing back this neighborhood, and we're willing to give you straight cash for the keys to this. Let me save you some time. I've seen the flyers, and we're not interested. But this is a golden opportunity. We're paying above fair market value for distressed homes and revitalizing... Do we look distressed to you? How can you bring back a neighborhood that never went anywhere? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Miss Hawkins, if you let me explain, I'm sure your grandmother will come to understand. You meant what you said, and so did I. We're not interested. Bye. Yes! Slam that door on that bitch. Ooh! Yeah, breaking the internet. What's his excuse? His excuse was, oh, the door was unlocked. Bitch. I think the cops be using that excuse, though, too. If they're like, oh, well, the door is unlocked, so obviously we can come in. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that dude walking up on us like that? He's lucky I didn't. You think it's true what he said? That they're paying more than what it's worth and in cash? You just said, where would you go, homie? Don't tell me you're actually considering this. I'm just thinking we could really use that money. I'm not getting any younger, and these bills only seem to grow every year. I mean, where would you go, though? You just said. Fixing that water leak from last year almost put me out of my own savings. The one that's still there? Oh, no. I swear I'm not racist. I have a black friend. Exactly. Or he'd be like, your other black neighbors are turning over their keys. I thought you said you couldn't bear to start over again. Between Hank down in Florida. Wait, is Hank your husband? Are you living separately? And your sister, Georgia. I'm sure I could find a place close to home. Between Hank down in Florida and your sister, Georgia. I thought this was home. Ugh, I'm going upstairs. You okay? I bet Grandma's mac and cheese will cheer you up. This conversation made me lose my appetite. Y'all can go ahead without me. No, I want to see the Mac. Fine. I know you don't like it, but I could use the money. I mean, I guess if you find like a smaller place. I thought you were going upstairs. You know what? Fine. I'm going. Oh, no, don't go downstairs. Right? Like, after that ordeal, I would want some Mac. I'd be like, I'm taking this Mac to my room. You gonna turn down some mac and cheese. I mean, this place is pretty big, too, though. I feel like as you age, you might want, like, a smaller place so it has less upkeep, too. Or so I heard. Yeah, property taxes, repair fees, electric bills. I get that we need the money to pay the bills, but do we really have to give up the house to get it? Oh wait, do we still live here? But if we stay, does that mean we'll just have to keep struggling forever? Jeez, I'm giving myself a headache. Maybe if I take a nap, I'll wake up with a clearer head. Oh, I get that though. I be taking naps all the time. I'd be like, oh, my head hurts, or oh, I don't feel like doing something. I'm gonna take a nap. An open door is an invitation. I want a place that's just for me. New opportunities. 'Cause when have I ever been able to stop Grandma from doing anything? Ooh. That was some nap. I dreamt about letters flying through the sky. At least my headache is gone. You probably have a headache because you're hungry. Eat that mac and cheese. It's still bright, so I guess we didn't sleep that long. My door is locked from the outside? Maybe one of my keys will open it? Who locked me in my house? Wait a minute, why is this key glowing? I totally forgot about the time travel part of this game. Does it want me to use it on this door? Well, here goes nothing. Totally forgot like the whole point of this game. I was ready to go downstairs and be like, give me that Mac. It's so pretty. It's psychedelic. Imagine a criminal saying an open doors invitation. That's why I robbed your house. It's just the mindset thing. Don't be bad. That key is asking for it. Yeah, no, exactly. What the? Just how long was I asleep for? And who redecorated this place? Minimalism is so not Grandma's style. Wait! Oh, I must have missed you coming in. Is that the... That must be his dad? Granddad? You again. I don't believe we've met. You're here for the open house, yes? How do you like the upstairs so far? Open house? What are you even talking about? A 3-bedroom, 2-bath wonder. Great amount of space for a family if you and your husband are looking to start. Is he here with you? I'd be happy to chat with him man to man about the details. You must be confused. This house isn't open. It's... What did he just do with his hand, though? It certainly is, miss. Why don't you continue to look around? Better be quick with your decision, though. You're not the only one looking. Oh, and he just evaporates. I need to find Grandma and find out what the heck is going on. I figured they wouldn't let me look in the other rooms. I love the color of the stairs. Oops. That blue, teal, green is really pretty. I just want your dialogue, but I don't want to talk to you. How are you liking the house? These floorboards look really weak. What? Wait, there's a freaking hole down here. Basement is closed. This door is closed. Do you think we're making the right decision, Carl? Grandmama! What if things here are just as bad as they were at the farm? Even if things get bad up here, I don't think they can get much worse than what we left behind in Effingham. Wait, why are those voices so familiar? Is that why he was so eager to chat with our husband? It's that Pride Month. Well, you know, back in the day, women didn't have no say or no power. We couldn't even have credit cards back then. We had to have our husband give us permission to use his card or whatever. We couldn't even have our own bank account. Wait a minute, Grandma? Grandpa? Huh? Grandma? Ain't nobody's grandma! Okay, I've seen this happen in the movies. Just gotta play it cool. Yes, finally someone's just like, you know what? I've seen enough movies. I'm gonna keep it chill. That's right. Don't tell me you have your eye on this place, too. No, this home is yours. I, live in the neighborhood and just decided to pop in. Oh, a neighbor. Well, it's nice to meet you, Miss... Dot. Short for Dorothea. My grandmother named me. Cute! What a beautiful name. Your grandmother has good taste. Name's Carl Hawkins, and this here is my wife, Mavis Hawkins. Since you're from the neighborhood, can you tell us what it's like here, Dorothea? Well, things are a bit different now, but we always look out for each other here. I know everyone's name on the block and can count on them to have my back when I need it. She's awfully nonchalant about this whole thing. Listen, if I was teleported back in the past, and as soon as I found out I was back in the past, I'd be like, okay, just gotta play it cool. Because as soon as you start being like, I'm from the future, oh my God, what's going on? People think you crazy, and then they be chasing you, trying to commit you to the cuckoo house. Like, you gotta play it cool. She's just like, you know what? I'll find a way back. It's chill. She don't need to stress right now. It's chill. Well, I'll take that as just the answer I needed. Me too. Sounds like the perfect place for us to settle down. Now it's gonna be funny when they get the house and they be like, what happened to Dorothea? She said she lived here. She disappeared all of a sudden. I'm gonna name my grandchild after her. Hopefully this Murphy fella stick to his... I know what it's supposed to be, but my tongue won't let me say it. Fella stick to his word. This is the first house we looked at all week that hasn't turned us away for just being colored. I assure you that I am happy to work with your people, Mr. Hawkins. Why, I was just telling the young lady over there that it's a perfect home to start a family. I thought you said you were just passing through. I swear, I'm not interested in this place. He just started talking at me. No way, this house seems perfect for the both of you. I swear, I'm not interested in this place. What a shame. Stop doing that. Mr. Hawkins, why don't you think about all the delicious meals you could cook in this fabulous kitchen, while your husband and I talk business in the living room. But any business of my husband's is mine too. Go, Grandma. She's right. We'll hear what you have to say together. She's just let that go, Grandma, unless she thought that in her head. If you insist, I should go. No, you should stay and listen to these terms and grumble. I didn't end up eating anything after all that house talk with Grandma before. Wait, I almost forgot. I grabbed a granola bar. Do I still have that? Yay! Eat. She just bit into the whole bar. Well, what happened to the stove? It looks like vintage now or something. Thank you for your help, Dorothea. We can talk more later. Hopefully not. I think you should go for now. Please let us discuss business in private. I just want to get my extra dialogue. Did you say you're employed at the auto factory? No, sir, not yet. I'll be going down there tomorrow to see about the job. There's always a catch when dealing with... I'm not gonna even finish that. Luckily for you, this is a Negro neighborhood on the rise. I can make it easy for you to buy your dream home with a contract for deed where you just make monthly payments. I was thinking it was going to say installments, so I kind of said employments. I'd make a decision quick if I were you. I'm going to lose my mind if I hear another word. I need some air. I wonder how old we are. I'm going to take a walk and see how to get out of here. I mean, I would assume you would just go through the same door and key, but sure, let's just walk around. I love it. I love the way she literally just goes, ah! I just assumed that italic text. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's a lot of... Okay. Oh, let's look at today's newspaper. It looks so pretty. June 2nd, 1959. The Detroit Daily Post. Your neighborhood could be next. Oh, dear. Every house marked X now occupied by Negroes. Oh, here we go. I'm broad-minded, said one homeowner when Negroes moved into his block. But a short time later, he panicked and sold his home at a loss. In today's post, you'll read how speculators for racial change. Huh? That's a little weird. How they use vicious tactics to force out the whites, and how one speculator brags that he could bust your block in no time at all. We talked to one local Detroit blockbuster about the price of integration. Now he has no plans of stopping. I make my money, quite a lot of it, incidentally 3 ways: by beating down the prices I pay the white owners, by stimulating their fear of what is to come, by selling to the eager Negroes at inflated prices, and 3, by financing these purchases at what amounts to a very high rate of interest. Despite this, the blockbuster, who wished to remain anonymous but provided his initials, MM, said his plan of playing too close to the color line is actually a benefit to whites, not the Negroes moving in. Oh, jeez. So MM is probably Murphy, right? Was that his name, Murphy? So he's selling all these houses to black folks at a high interest rate. Oh, this one's so small compared to that one. Where am I going? To the corner store? Did I go this way? It's an M&M mascot doing real estate. Wow, this one heck of a dream. Who knew I could dream up something so detailed? Oh, she thinks she's dreaming. And historically accurate. Green Light Theater, now showing Imitation of Life. Don't you believe in chasing rainbows? Is that a reference to something? The theater is still open. Well, oh, is it closed in the future? I just thought it was run down, not like closed. Miss! Did you chase after me, white man? Oh, it's you. Hold up. Let me put my... There you go. Oh, it's you. You had me chasing you for nearly 2 blocks. Good. If I was you, I wouldn't go any further. The neighborhood beyond this point is not for your kind. How about you come back with me to the open house? Wouldn't want you to get in trouble now, okay? What? You're selling houses to people of color and they can't even go 2 blocks from their house? I can find my own way back. Please, I insist. No, I insist. So, does that mean I'm walking this way? It looks like it cuts off. So I guess I have to go back this way. Ugh. I don't like talking to him. But I do like extra dialogue, if there is any. So what, you expect all the black people to just stay in their houses? They can't go into town? Or was that the developer saying we didn't actually plan out for you to walk away from the house? Game devs were like, go back. Maybe. I want to trust him, but this just sounds like a raw deal we had with old man Mancoon and his farm back home. I know money's tight, but I could do my sewing on the side to help out. We could really make this home ours, even if we just have to make things work. I feel like her head might be a little disproportionate to his. Yo! Anyone ever tell you that you are one weird gal? Because I'm wearing pants and I say yo. I'm starting to think so myself. Any luck with that decision? We want the house, but that Murphy fella is just making us choose between a contract for deed or renting the place. Well, what's the difference? Well, she might be kind of young. The way he tells it, we'd just be responsible for making regular payments on the house until the balance is paid off. And once that balance is paid off, the house is ours. Free and clear. Ours. Only thing is, if we miss a payment, then we're back to square one and could lose the house. What do you mean back to square one? If you miss a payment, they like all of a sudden don't count your payments up till that point? I hope old man Maine Coon had lots of bacon. Bacon. Oh, I forgot to stop being mad because I'm not mad at them. 100% interest rate. Ah. Maine rhymes with... Oh, Macon! Because I was saying Maine Coon, like raccoon. I'm like, what? But yeah, that doesn't sound right. Like, if you miss a payment, don't you have to miss a few payments and then it goes into like collections or something? Never mind the fact that it could take us between 5 and 50 years to pay the house off in the first place. Okay, that's a big ass gap. I just wish we could get a loan, as if the bank would even let us in the door. So I guess it's getting a loan from the white guy. But if you got a loan from the bank, would that be much better? Because a loan could also be high interest from the bank, so it might not have been that much better. Maybe we should find a place to rent nearby until money isn't so tight. It seems like money will always be tight for y'all, though. Talking to Grandma in the future. I'm tired of renting, Carl. We need to put down roots. This is the only place that'll even take our money, and y'all heard what that man said. If we don't take it now, we'll lose our chance. I don't know, I hate when people rush buying decisions. Like, I'd rather miss out than to rush into something. But that came with the experience of rushing into things and then it turning out bad, so. Like the cat? Yeah, Maine Coon! The cat Maine Coon. Plus, there are other families like us on the block. We won't be alone here. Yeah, everyone got suckered. Dorothea, what do you think we should do? I knew this was one of the choices I would have to make. Buy or rent. Better make it quick. Time's a-ticking. I'm certain you two can make a great home here. So, I'm guessing buying it will lead to where we're at in the future. But renting, I guess they could potentially move somewhere else. Well, let's go with the buy route first. And again, this game is on the shorter side, so we could probably go back and do both. But let's do buy for now. Choice will be remembered! But it's not like you can go back to South Carolina. You should buy this place now because it's the best you can do at the moment, even though the terms do seem tricky. I think you're right. Like I said before, I don't know why, but I trust you. Well, I don't, but I trust my maybe, so I'll go with what you say. Ellie will remember this exactly. Wonderful, Mr. Hawkins. If you follow me, I have some paperwork for you to sign. Hope it works out for you both, Miss Mavis. I know we're about to be neighbors, but I swear you already seem like family. Would you look at that? I seem to have misplaced my pocketbook. Let me go around and see if I can find it. Carl is right. You're a one weird gal. What? Because I lost my pocketbook? This door is closed. Any extra dialogue for me, Gran? This vase is barely covering that crack in the wall. Oh, I thought those were like twigs sticking out the vase. It's not, though. No, I guess I can't talk to her. Alright, so we're going down the buy route. Maybe I can use this weird key again. Boop. Here's hoping I'm not out of place this time. This time. That one weird key will get you in the door in no time. All the time. White realtors hate it. This has to be a dream. I should sleep again. Wait, no, we should... what's this? Great, even more bills. Why are they on my bed? No, we should make sure this has to be a dream. I should sleep again. Look, wouldn't you just check to see if you came back or not? You just go keep sleeping? It's no use. I can't fall asleep. Things still feel weird. Maybe if I just go about my day, things will go back to normal. Okay. It's locked? Again? I guess I'll use that glowing key. What? Shouldn't we just try a regular key? Oh dear. Well, here goes nothing. So we are just actually literally trapped. Okay. Well, this place is different. It could use some fresh paint and maybe a wait, is that a mouse? It's so cute. Oh, I touched it. All right. June 1st to 7th, 1992. All right, so we're in a different year. Issue number 5. The City View Vanguard, Urban Renewal or Urban Removal. The redevelopment of public housing in Detroit could displace thousands. The Brewer Davidson housing projects were first dedicated in 1935 and finally completed in 1950. 20 years? Dang. Originally built to house almost 10,000. Okay, that's a lot of houses. Across 6 14-story high rises, 2 6-story low rise towers, and several apartment rows. Despite the city's consistent decline in population, the projects are still home to some 6,500 remaining residents, most of them black and 66% of them minors or young adults. And they are all at risk of losing their homes as the city plans to demolish the area to make way for new community of family-sized townhouses. The messaging from the mayor's office has remained relatively steadfast against the backlash from current residents. This new community is not about exclusion. It's not about kicking everyone out, says one representative from the mayor's office. Yet despite showing several illustrative renderings of the future of the neighborhood, townhomes and condo building along a tree-lined street, the Brewer-Davidson residents remain unconvinced. We can't afford that, yelled one resident attending last month's city council meeting. I'm sick of oppression and moving black people out of these communities. Yeah, if you're gonna kick them out to build these new things and be like, oh, well, you have to pay at the higher rate, then like, no. You have to be like, we'll offer you at adjusted rate. Looks like someone's getting evicted. Why can't I ever find my wallet? I don't know how you find anything with your head so firmly planted up your behind. Oh dear. I was trying to click on the cans. I don't know where that dialogue came from. Oh, 2 newspapers. Wait, did I try this door yet? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Look at me! Why do you want to see a movie about a serial killer in a project anyways? We live in a project. Yes, we do, and we can leave it too. Someone tell me why I married the most stubborn woman in Michigan. Someone's got to be realistic around here while you walk around with your head up in the clouds. I know these voices. They sound like, Mama? Papa? Thank goodness. Are you the babysitter? Wait, she can't see herself. It's gonna break everything! Mom? I mean, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I mean, ma'am. Sorry, I think you have me mistaken for someone else. I mean, ma'am. Sorry, I think you have me mistaken with someone else. Look, you want to make $10? We're out of options here. Long story short, I'm Evelyn. This is my husband, Hank, and we're running very late for our movie. Wait, Hank? Like our grandfather, Hank? Was his name Hank? Relax, we're not that late. We did not just fight for an hour for you to tell me to relax. It's not for no reason. Me and Amos have a really good time. Me and Amos have a really good idea this time. You know what I think is a good idea? Taking the voucher they're offering us and renting a house that's close to the movie theater. I'm tired of driving out to Farmington Hills every time we want to see a movie. Ev, what's good a house without a community? That's not a home. Jeez, I gotta take a walk. Oh dear. What about the movie? That man is driving me crazy. Please come inside. I mean, do you need me? It seems like you're not gonna make the movie. Also, did I not recognize this place as where I grew up? Can I leave? No? Okay. Oh, look at me. Oh, are you exploding in the... What are these little fireworks happening in chat? So cute! Hello. Are you alright? Baby! We've been fighting about this since we got the notice that they're turning these apartments into townhomes. They're supposed to be for the people who live here, but we all know how that goes. He wants to stay. I want to move on to something better. Simple as that. Better than new townhomes? I always thought living in public housing would be temporary. And then came our daughter, Georgia, and well, you know, life. Oh, so that's my sister. Okay, good. Because I was really about to be like, we about to touch ourselves as a baby, and then there's going to be an explosion, and then space-time continue is going to crack and shit. Whoa, Georgia's been born already? That must mean I'm in the early 90s, before I was born. Weird. I mean, the whole thing was before you were born. This is no place to raise a family. The building is literally falling apart in front of our eyes, and good luck trying to get management to fix anything once it breaks. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're tearing it down anyway. Now that they're demolishing this project, we have an opportunity to take a voucher and move on up. Yeah, take the voucher. I'm with you. What's there to love about this place? There must be something keeping Hank here. I think we'll be... There must be something keeping Hank here. I mean, sure, we know all our neighbors and we all look out for each other, but we could find that somewhere else. Hank doesn't see it that way. His best friend almost lives down the hall. Or Amos. I don't know which one it is. Those two are always dreaming up new business schemes, and this time Hank swears it's legit. I want to be supportive, but I don't want to be stuck here. If we move out, we're giving our daughter Georgia better opportunities. I mean, they can still meet up. They don't have to live down the hall from each other, but I get how nice it is to live next to your best friend. Wow, I wouldn't expect you to be this stressed out. You seem like a super calm under pressure type of person, at least from my experience. You psychic or something? If I freak out, Hank freaks out. You see why I want to go to some silly horror movie so bad? I guess you need the escape. Might be like, miss? Oh, that sounds really wrong. Exactly. Hey, do you mind grabbing Hank from Almo's place? I need to calm down and maybe find this man's wallet for him. Wait, I want to touch the baby. And they want to see the baby. This is Georgia as a baby? Weird. Hi, Georgia. I hope we have a good sibling relationship, because if we didn't, I would pinch you right now and be like, ha ha ha. Amos. Oh, Amos? But it has an O. A like the letter A. Amos. Amos. Maybe this one. Man, this demolition stuff is bugging me out. What's the government calling it? Hope 6? I don't feel a lot of hope about them knocking down our homes. I feel that, but keep your eyes on the prize. We can finally get a winning game plan. Yeah, that's Dad. Knock, knock, knock. I mean, if you're really sure we could get jobs working construction here while they build these fancy townhomes. Yeah, dude, it's the law and everything. I was looking at those flyers that say crews working here get to hire people from the building. It's called Section 3. Oh, okay. But I mean, even if you move, you could still... Like, you can't live here while you're working on it. Can they not hear me? Better knock again. Knock, knock, knock. I don't care how many sections they got. We both know these big real estate and construction companies break the law all the time and they get away with it. Honestly, it's worth a shot for me. We need money to start our business. Besides, being a construction worker smells way better than sanitation. Guess I'll knock louder. You hear that? Who's that? All right, babysitter. Come in a sec. What's your name? Dorothea or just Dot? Huh, that's cute. Amos, this is Dot. Come in for a second. I swear I put my wallet down here somewhere. Amos. Sorry to intrude, Evelyn. Mrs. Hawkins wanted me to come by and let you know she's ready to go. Can't you wait a few more minutes? My boy Amos and I were just in the middle of a conversation. Aren't you already late for the movie? Just go to the movie. Talk later. Okay, get this. You see me and Hank? We got a natural rapport. I'm the funny guy, and he's the straight... the Abbott to my Costello. Who's Abbott and Costello? Abbott and Costello as in who's on first? You know what? Never mind. What I'm saying is that we're on a third shift. The drive to the work is funny as hell because me and Hank just riff on each other, laughing our heads off about anything and everything. When we were on first shift, though, we're silent as a dorm mouse, listening to the monitoring news, but wishing we could hear folks like us just talking and having fun, even during the 6 a.m. shift. So get this. What if we recorded our banter and sold cassettes of it? People working night shifts could have their own monitoring show to listen to us. Oh, have their own morning show to listen to. And don't get me started on advertising opportunities. We could read ads for the local businesses. I can't believe you invented the podcast. Pod what? Nothing, man. Just know you're truly ahead of your time. I knew it was a great idea, and once we get hired working construction, we'll have the money to record in a studio, all professional. We can list HUD as a sponsor. Who's HUD? Department of Housing and Urban Development. They're the ones who decided to knock the building down to, quote, revitalize it. Oh man, they really would have thrived in the podcast days. Exactly. I know what they could also help revitalize. My bank account. I remember I recorded a fake podcast once. That was fun. Well, good luck with all that, Mr. Hawkins. I think we should probably get back to your place. I guess you're right, Miss Dot. See ya on the flip side, Amos. Smell you later, Hank. I mean that literally, 'cause we got third shift tomorrow. Ooh, buying cassettes, though. Hey, little lady, don't you got a baby to sit? I'll sit on her. Is it really so important to you to stay here? Listen, I know it's not anyone's American dream house. We all do our best to organize, keep it clean, do all the work that management doesn't. It's still a project. It's just, I've been here a long time, and I know everyone. I feel like if I leave, I'm saying all the time I spent here doesn't mean nothing. Nah, that's not true. It's like, who said we can only find opportunity by leaving our people behind? Well, everyone has to leave. What are you talking about? Am I really just supposed to turn my back on Amos? Just like, got mine, see ya. Is he not getting a voucher? I'm sure he'd understand. Yeah, maybe he'd understand, but I don't want to lose that connection. Just hang out like friends do. I don't understand. Like, can they not just see each other even if they don't live down the... Wait, they work at the same place too, so it's not like they can't see each other at work either. My dad always told me that the hardest choices take sacrifice. Your dad is right. I just think it's worth sacrificing a community. I mean, let me ask you, what does nice neighborhood even look like? Somewhere where you and your kids can grow without worry, a street where everyone knows your name, a neighborhood where you shop at the supermarket without being stared at. Oh. I think this one. Somewhere where you and your kids can grow without worry. For me, it's one where people take care of each other, and we're already doing that here. That got even more important to me after we had Georgia. I know why Eve wants to move to where the schools are better, but I don't want my child to be lonely. Don't worry too much about Georgia. I have a feeling she won't be lonely for long. You know something I don't miss? Your wife is pregnant in a few years? Not a thing, Mr. Hawkins. Speaking of home, I should get back. I still haven't found my wallet. First of all, you're talking about having money problems and you losing your wallet. You just dropped it, man. Also, don't you mean we have to get back? I'm the babysitter. Hank's wallet. I guess I'll just be looking through it. Baby Georgia. I was like, can I lift the money? Okay. Do I hand you the wallet? Can I hand you the... No? Okay. Have you seen my wallet? Give Hank his wallet. Thank you. Where was it? It was in your pocket. You dropped it on the ground. Why am I not surprised? Did you not check your pocket first? Listen, I know we dragged you into this whole mess, Miss Babysitter, but I think we should stay in tonight, maybe. We clearly have a lot to talk about. So, no $10? You still want it? How about this then? Who's right? Should we take the voucher and move, or should we stay here with our friends and neighbors? Oh no! I don't think Georgia will be lonely for long. Wink, wink, wink. Yeah, I mean, she might not have friends because she goes to a white school, but she'll have a little black sister and we can get on each other's nerves. It'll be fine. Ooh. I was hoping we would find out the answer to our last choice before we had to make another choice. Well, I feel like if we're gonna say she won't be lonely and stuff, I think Dot would be like, you should move. Why not see what kinds of stuff you can make happen if you move? I like the way you think. I guess maybe our golden ticket is still out there. Thank you so much for all your help. I hope you can actually babysit little Georgia sometime. She's a real handful and stubborn too. She's a baby. Oh, right. Anyway, I'll see you around. Just know you're both doing a great job at the whole parenting thing. Anyone ever call you precocious? Yeah, my mom does. All the time. Bye, baby Georgia. Oh, I guess I have to click the door first, right? Oh, the other door. This door. Should I stay or should I go? This doesn't even have a door key. Maybe I can use this weird key again. Oh, I guess it does. Doesn't look like it. Here's hoping I'm not out of place this time. What are the other keys even for? I don't know. I thought one of them was like for a mailbox, but I guess not because it doesn't seem like we have a mailbox with a key on it. Like you do in like the big city when you're in the multi-unit places. So you got a lockbox versus like suburbia where you have an unlocked mailbox. I'm not gonna even bother sleeping this time. Oh no! Where are we? This ain't our home? When did I dig out my lacrosse MVP trophy? Ugh, I still remember Phoebe, Rachel, and Monica making fun of my hair. Whenever I run into them at the coffee shop, they never say hi. Oh, so we moved to the white school and now we have white school friends. Or not friends. Okay, I thought it was like the trophy and the painting, but I guess both of those are the same thing. Oh, achievement unlocked. Things to do. Wait, was the achievement literally clicking the same thing 3 times? I guess so. Okay, so maybe the first decision we made didn't have too many differences. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so basically we can only see the result of our choices in our room, I guess. What are the other keys for? Friends? Gotcha. So I guess they did move. And then when I told them to buy the house, we just got more bills. I wonder what would have happened if we didn't buy the house. A storage closet? I can't even tell where I am this time. That's true. I wonder what other achievements there are in this game. I forgot there were achievements because I didn't come across any until just now. I wonder if I'm in my own time or still floating around in my family's history. Oh dear. The Interfaith Center, it looks different from normal. Between me and Rafi, we worked so many hours I'm afraid that Zizi will forget the face of her parents. And all this work, it might be for nothing if we can't find a place to live. Has Rafi said anything about the house hunt? Any places in the area give you a reply? A few places, but they never give me a clear answer. Always something about not being a right fit for the neighborhood or trying to preserve the character of the area. I'm losing hope. That's the same garbage they told my mother when we moved here years ago. Oh, is that Georgia? The community center helped us then, and we'll do whatever we can to help you. No matter where you're from, we immigrants gotta stick together. Oh, maybe not Georgia. Thank you, Alma, for your graces. I know we should stay humble, but it's hard on our pride sometimes. Rafi's especially. He dreamed of coming here and building a home with his own hands. Why? But we've done nothing but rely on others since we've arrived. A community is only as strong as the people in it. And if we don't keep good people like your family and ours, we aren't much of a community at all. That looks like my sister Georgia's wife, Alma. Ah! Yay! We have a gay. I repeat, we have a gay. Rainbow heart. Yeah! I was like, oh, if I could only use my little emotes. Hey, little girl! Hi! Well, he presents as a girl, but I don't know. Are you lost? Alma told me to play with the other kids, but they left already, so I'm waiting until Baba comes to pick us up. Baba? Appa! Daddy, don't tell me you're this old and you don't even know what that is. Sheesh! You're waiting for your parents? Alma is talking about boring adult stuff with Miss Alma, and Baba said that he would come pick us up after work. I wish they'd hurry up. Well, I'm sure they wouldn't make you wait if it wasn't important. Maybe, but every time I ask questions, they tell me I wouldn't understand. Baba never has time to tell me stories anymore either. He used to tell me funny stories about all the things he did with his brothers in Iraq. Your dad's from Iraq? Yeah, I saw the news people talking about it the other day and told him about it, but he just made a funny face and didn't say anything. Sorry, Zizi, the situation in your dad's country is kind of complicated. More adult stuff. Yeah, more adult stuff. I wonder why she's not wearing a hijab. Is having a gay achievement. To me it is. I love games with gays in them. I love representation and inclusion. So I already knew this was, of course, inclusive of people of color. But it's good to know that there's also, queerness in it as well. Are you Dorothea? Alma has told me so much about you. I'm Esperanza. Oh, okay, so are we back in our time? Nice to meet you. It's Dot, by the way. Are you new to the area? Our family plans to make a home here. At least we're hoping we can. It sounded like you needed a place to stay. Right now, we're staying with my sister, Alexandria. Alejandria? When she bought her house, Alejandria was so excited that she convinced us to come here too for the opportunities. But there was so much fine print and the seller didn't tell her, and now she can't afford the payments. She has to move to a smaller place, so we have to find our own place soon. Geez, that's rough. Rafi has been looking for permanent work ever since we moved here. But they take one look at his name and never give him an interview. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I've never had a harder time getting work since I took his last name. What was your last name before? Aren't you still... Well, I hope things go your way. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you, Dot. I hope I'll see you around here again. Sister, am I the correct age to you? Dot, I thought you were too busy with college applications to step foot in here. Wait, Alma recognized me? And what's this about college applications? Are you telling me I still pass as a teenager? Okay, so we're still in the past. So we're not a teenager now. We're probably a young adult. Maybe late 20s? Late 20s? Mission Control to Space Cadet Dot. You still there? I just thought I'd swing by. Having to boil my whole life down to a personal statement was giving me a headache. Well, while you're here, why don't you help out? You're not too busy to help your dear sister-in-law this time, right? I guess since I'm already here. That's the spirit. Let's go. I also don't really see a teenager dressing up like this too, though. I need you to organize these pamphlets for the event. I like how they made the child transparent. They're like, we want her to stand here, but the child's in the way, so we just make the child transparent. Lay out the set you think is best and throw the rest in recycling. Talk to me when you're done. Is this a mini game? Organize the pamphlets. Community potluck. Helping our neighbors prosper for generations. Cash in now. This probably isn't right, but I feel like... I mean, why wouldn't you just stack them instead of throw them away, though? Oh, wait, it's the goal to get rid of all the equity ones because we don't like them? Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, am I throwing them away, right? Just kind of sitting on the trash can. Yeah, you're saying it right. J is H. Okay, thank you. And not just a limp-wristed real estate guy. That real estate guy. Probably. Well, but I don't want there to be an evil game. Thank you for being so welcoming, Dot. Of course, best of luck to you and your family. Bye, Zizi. Still having fun over here? I'm bored. I'm sure Baba will be here any minute now. The table doesn't look right yet. We want one set of pamphlets spread out on the table and the other in recycling. What? That's what I did. What? 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 Well... What? The table... What am I doing wrong? Do you want one set on the table? Representation on all fronts. No! I don't want equal opportunity evil people. I want all the evil people to be straight. Do they want to trash the potluck ones? But I don't want to trash. They said I could choose. No. Don't make me do it. I know, but maybe the lesson learned moment. Don't wanna. Fine, we'll try it your way. But, I mean, all the shapes are square. That table looks great. Wow. Hey, we're getting ready for our usual Sunday potluck. Well, how the hell are you getting ready for the potluck? You just made me throw away all the pamphlets about the freaking potluck. Hey, we're getting ready for our usual Sunday potluck, and George is at your grandmother's house getting all the dishes together. Meet me outside and we can walk there together. Man. Wait, I noticed that they clicked into place that last time. What? They were clicking into place before, too. Did they not do that the first time? No, they did. Oh, actually, can I undo this? Oh, and with that, Alex, you have sent the 100th message once again. JK. Well, we're just gonna screw hope equity. Do what I want. Well, no big surprise there, I guess. Hey, Dot. Thanks again for helping the community center. Now let's go to your grandma's and help with the empanadas. Look, we can walk in our neighborhood now, even though we're black. Greenlight Theater, 40 years in business, and we need your help. Now showing Karate Kid. Yes, it's the remake. Alright, so the theater is still there, but then it won't be, unfortunately. How can one property change hands so many times in a decade and keep turning a profit? Truly, a miraculous piece of land. We're just gonna default to our face. Hey, Mr. Murphy, what brings you to the neighborhood? You sleazebag. Oh, please, Alma, it's Michael. It's Mr. Murphy. I was just admiring what I hope will be our future purchase. There's something deeply satisfying about an empty home, don't you think? Full of potential, ready to be made into a buyer's image, scrubbed of the past. Okay, calm down, sir. By the way, have you talked to Georgia about finalizing the sale? She's thinking it over. You don't make decisions like that lightly. Ah, of course. She's always been shrewd with finances, that one. I have faith that she'll make yet another smart decision and accept our generous offer. Just tell her to remember that the window of opportunity won't stay open forever. I'll be sure to tell her that. Much appreciated. As always, we at Hope Equity are here to make your real estate dreams come true. Hope Equity. I almost clicked by accident. Those real estate pests with the annoying commercials. You're advertising all over the place, but what exactly is it that you do? Hope Private Equity. We make dreams come true by financing them. We invest in prime properties in neglected neighborhoods like this one. You mean you trick people into buying homes they can't afford, then eventually kick them out and jack up the prices? I prefer to think of it as putting our resources to good use in underserved communities. No. Like my grandfather before me. I'm helping revitalize the neighborhood by putting good people in good homes. In fact, way back when I worked at the bank, I helped a family purchase this original property. That doesn't seem to have worked out too well for them. Yeah, it's too bad. But everyone deserves a chance at an American dream, don't you think? And now another family has that opportunity. Help you do a better job of making that happen for this family than you did the last one. I don't think anyone I know considers that the American dream. Weird way to put that. There's a lot of kind of weird dialogue in this. We're all entitled to our opinions. Anyway, do be sure to get an answer from that Georgia. Like I said, the clock is ticking. Oh, here's the newspaper for today. Achievement unlocked news! Okay. June 2nd, 2010. So this is 8 year... I was like, this is 8 years into the future. And I was like, wait, then Georgia would be 8 years old and not married to a badass looking woman. 1992 to 2010. Wait, she's 18? No. She's... Wait. 18 years later. She got married at 18? That's really young. I mean, it just... Okay. It is. Yeah, I'm just gonna read this newspaper now. And wait, I'm working on college applications? So that must mean the wife was pregnant with me, like, right away, because I can't be that much younger than 18, because seniors are, what, 17? So yeah, maybe my mom was already pregnant with me shortly after giving birth to Georgia. I mean, there's a window there, but you can have babies, like, the next year, right? If you, like, don't listen to your doctor and have sex before or whatever. I mean, have relations, not sectionals. Don't ban me! Investors cash in on Detroit's housing slump. This is a home. Do not bid. Investors from as far away as Hong Kong and Hawaii are coming to Detroit to make their fortune buying foreclosed homes in bulk. I read that with weird intonation. Hold on. Are coming to Detroit to make their fortune buying foreclosed homes in bulk. This is a millionaire's market, said Michael Murphy III, an investor from the local suburbs who recently moved back to Great Lakes State last year. I feel like I'm driving through the city and stopping to shovel diamonds in the back of my truck? Following in the footsteps of his father's legacy as a local real estate investor, Murphy scours the cities for houses they can fix and rent. The idea is to generate cash flow until the market improves and then to sell the houses. He owns 38 houses now and will close on 15 more before the end of the month. My two sisters and I are less than a year and a half apart each, not in total. Yeah, you just keep popping them out. Like, ba 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 ba. You just love being pregnant perpetually, I guess. Still, it's not just established buyers looking to turn a profit amidst the city's waves of foreclosures. I can buy a home for pennies, flip it into something livable, and then sell it for hundreds of dollars, says Jonah Wright, a 42-year-old mother from Ann Arbor, which is in Michigan, who flips homes in Detroit with her husband. Yes, we're hit hard by recession just like everyone else. We almost lost everything. At least this way, with the money we're making from flipping homes, I can make sure we're never in that position again. Sister? Hey, Daddy! It's been a minute, baby sis. How's life with Grandma as a roommate? She don't look 18. She look definitely older than 18. Pretty chill and quiet. Grandma isn't really the chit-chatty type. Georgia, why are you out here? Aren't you on empanada duty? They're just cooling down. No worries. I've got some exciting news that I couldn't wait to share. Yeah, she looks way older, right? Like our character looks, when she was like, oh, I can still pass for a teenager. This girl is not 18. I talked to the real estate people and we're finally going to sell that house. ... You seem more excited about selling this empty house than you were when you bought yours? You ever think about the people who lived in this house, or do you just like to collect the check? Oh my gosh. I'm a little confused. Is our sister working with Murphy? And we're finally gonna sell that house? The sass, right? Like, I like sass, but I'm kind of confused as to why the sass. Like, is our sister working for the evil Murphy guy? But she's just 18 or 19 at most, so I'm like confused. I don't know if the sass is warranted, though. I mean, I'll dull it out if it is, though. You seem more excited. I think that's weird. I think that's like a future thing. And she'd be like, what are you talking about? I didn't buy a house. So I guess we'll go sass. Always with the smart mouth, this one. I've been sitting on that house since the auction, and it's time to sell. The foreclosure auction, you mean? If we play it right, we could get twice or even triple the price I paid for it. So you've made up your mind to sell to Mr. Murphy? Michael's lined up an out-of-state buyer who's willing to pick this up right away. It finally feels like the hard work getting this place fixed up has paid off. Our family is going to be one step closer to everything we dreamed about. Wait, we're talking about a different house, right? Because this is where our grandma lives? What's with the silence? If I sell this house, no kid of ours would ever have to worry about going to college. I get it, Georgia. I really do, but, sigh. I can't even feel good about selling a piece of our block to some outside rich person who'll do knows what with it. Who knows what with it? Not when there are people in need right here. If we want to start our family, we gotta think about ourselves here, Alma. Oh dear. but we can help the people right in front of us in our community. So you want her to sell to the I already forgot her name. The lady with the husband from Iraq? Alma did say that you clearly have someone in mind. I've been talking to the Taufik family at the community center. They're good people. They have a bright young daughter with a promising future. Everyone else has turned them away. You want us to give up our dream to help some people we barely know? I mean, they could rent. Georgia, that's not... They're immigrants, first generation, trying to make it, the same as my family was. They have no roots here and nobody wants to take a chance on them. It's always like that. They're good people who deserve a chance like my family got. Let them rent the place. Give them a home. Your family made it here because they worked hard. This family can do the same. It's not our job to make that happen for them. This home, the money I've put into it, is the fruit of generations of labor. My grandmother's, my mother's, and mine. If we blow this chance, we don't get a new one. Isn't our responsibility to give back to the community that made us? My family didn't do this on their own. We came up with the support of everyone around us. We need to give that support to others now. I think that... Oh, you think? You think what, little sister? Oh, okay. Do you have some secret ancestral knowledge of this situation or something? Please do spare your wisdom. I didn't mean to. It's just that... No. If you're gonna speak up, then speak up. Look, homie. I skipped a chance to pinch your ass as a baby, but I see now that was wrong. You should rent the house to the Talfigs. You should flip the house and sell to Mr. Murphy. See, I feel like I should have used that pillow bag. Damn, she just came at me. I know she's arguing with her wife, but dang. You know what? Just for that, I would go with your wife. You need to help the Taufik family. A home is more important than one family or one house. And we would need to let people like them know they're welcome and looked after if you want to keep this neighborhood one worth living in. Glad to see the value of compassion isn't lost on you, Dot. It's lost on your sister, but not lost on you. I think I'm gonna get me one of those empanadas. It seems like you two need a moment to yourselves anyway. Alright. Oh, now you all calm, bitch? Okay. Just gonna snap at me, then be all cool. Alright, feel free to clean up some of the dishes while you're at it. Always ordering me around, I swear. You should really put your family first, Dot. Well, it ain't my family. You talking about your kids, not my kids. I'm glad you agree with me. You're doing a good thing for this house. I'm not doing anything. It's still you. Oh, so Carlos is their kid. I see. Let's see if this key can get me back to the future. I mean, present. Alright, let's see what happens. Although, honestly, I'd probably take the money, though. But I mean, as long as I don't know if there's like, they can't rent at market rate, or like, we were obviously gonna sell it over market value to the rich people out of state, I guess. Well, I said after every time I come back, I'm not sure if I help them make the right decision. Because the game won't tell us what happened. Wait, the key has stopped glowing? Am I back home for good? Okay, so we get to see what happens after 3 decisions, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Looks like the Talfigs moved in after all. Maybe I could have looked out the window before. America? Iraq is probably one of these, and there's like another one. Yay! Still leaking. Wow, the ceiling's leaking again. Alright, no new dialogue there. Dorothea? What are you doing downstairs already? I thought you were sleeping. I wish. Well, there's still some mac and cheese if you want it. Yes, yes, yes. Ah! That sound. Was that Carlos? Did he go back into the basement? Yes, that boy just won't stop going down there, even if it kills him. I should go check on him. Well, just put the video games upstairs then. He'll go where the games are. Wait, but I want that mac and cheese though. Where is it? Just some cold mac and cheese. Man, I want to see it. Ooh, the photo's on the fridge. We get it. You traded pine trees for palm trees, Mom and Dad. A postcard from Florida. I swear Mom and Dad send one every year. I should plan a trip to visit them at some point. Can't believe it's been 3 years since Mom and Dad moved to the Sunshine State. I guess I should have taken Mom at her word when she said this was her last winter here. So we were probably living with our parents and then they moved and then we stayed with Grandma. Great, now I'm craving mall pretzels. My graduation. I definitely heard Grandma's cheers the loudest from the stadium. I know the whole education department was shook. Go Warriors. Be the person you needed while you were younger, I think. Grandma loves these types of inspirational quotes. I think they're kind of cheesy, but for some reason, I don't mind this one as much. Yeah, be the person you needed when you were younger. I can't get that one. No achievement for touching the fridge. Oh wait, I forgot the heart. Achievement? I think Carlos added this one when he was little. Well, littler. Georgia and Alma always point out whenever they stop by. Really? I know there's like 5 or maybe 10 achievements in this game. Okay. Anything else I can ticky touch? Ticky touch. Guess not. I like how she has an old sewing machine. I wonder if it still works. I mean, she's got a mannequin. Oh, okay. So maybe she was in fashion or something. Oh no! Carlos, what happened? And what is that awful smell? Jeez! Water everywhere. I mean, you're standing in it. Don't stand in it. Oh, well. Okay, anyway, Carlos, what? Oh, he stopped hunched over. What are you doing down here? I thought I told you not to. Everything is ruined. I couldn't save any of my games. Cough, cough. Forget about the games. Come on, we need you to get you upstairs and get your inhaler. I don't want to go upstairs. I don't even want to be here. How you can even stay in this house? Something's always falling apart every other week. Carlos, we can talk about this upstairs. Let's go. Why you want to stand in water? Cough, cough. Grandma should just buy a new house. Mom does it all the time. Why can't Grandma? Oh, so your mom continues to flip houses? She could buy a house where I could breathe. Oh, dear. Carlos, I hear you. I really do, but we have to get out of here right now. Come upstairs and we'll talk about it. Like, again, why do you want to stand in water? That's a long cable. Okay, but why is no one talking about the flood? What in God's graces has... Blah, blah, blah. What in God's grace has been happening here while I was gone? Carlos, are you okay? Yeah, Grandma, just out of breath. The basement is flooded! Why has no one said the words, the basement is flooded? Was that a typo? Was that not supposed to be there? Am I the only one confused? Okay, there we go. I think a pipe burst or something while Carlos was in the basement playing his game. He was knee-deep in sewer water down there. And then, but like, also, it couldn't have filled that fast. Like, why didn't you just grab him? I don't even know what's happening. Boy, I told you not to play down there. It's bad enough that we already live so close to an industrial plant and there's smog. You and I might have been able to get by, but all this is clearly affecting Carlos's asthma. With how old the house is, well, what are we gonna do? Just put a bandage on everything until something like this happens again? You know your Grandpa Carl used to be one of... Ugh. Listen, it came out like a tsunami, I guess, and then just stopped. Because it wasn't still bursting. You know your Grandpa Carl used to be the one to fix things up, Dorothea. It's been so difficult since he passed. Okay, so he's not in Florida. Grandma, are you honestly okay with staying here? No. You deserve to live out your best life, and I don't want you to have to spend your years in a house that's falling apart. Do you know what we went through to get here? Yeah, I was there that day. This house wasn't always our home. Y'all know the start, but not the hows and whys. Before me and your Grandpa Carl left South Carolina, we only had enough to survive our present. But we wanted to build a foundation for our future, so we decided to move up here to Detroit. We walked into this house one day, ended up buying this place, had us thinking it was a good deal, but there was always finer and finer print. That good deal kept biting us, kept us from any plans we had to improve this old place. Too many friends had the bank take their homes, and I swear we spent too many nights worrying ours would be next. But we can't say we spent a single dollar towards anything but our family's future. So they really listened to my advice? But we can't say we spent a single dollar towards anything but our family's... Okay. Years passed, and we had Hank, and then Hank met Evelyn. Your mom's always pushed Hank to be better and do better, which is why they left to live in their own apartment. Even though he never admitted, your dad's ideas kept getting bigger and bigger so that he could make Evelyn's dreams come true. But what did Dad want for himself? And what were Mom's dreams? Well, we know what he wanted. He wanted his own business. And what were Mom's dreams? To have a home of her own, a place where she and her family could feel safe. I know Evelyn doesn't talk about it much, but that girl spent a lot of her early years in the struggle. That's exactly why she was so adamant you and Georgia never experienced the same. Evelyn convinced your dad the suburbs were the place to find opportunity and success. Can't deny that helped y'all come up razor sharp, but I missed you so much. Wasn't always easy making the trip up there to see you and your sister, but your parents never seemed happier. Okay, so it worked out for them. They made enough in their savings to buy that timeshare down in Florida before you had even finished high school. Yeah, so it worked out. So this wasn't all a dream. I really went back to the past. But do you remember what the original timeline was? And whether or not that changed from what... I'm overthinking it, I guess. No matter how it turned out, your parents gave y'all everything. You and Georgia had your own home, and your sister even ended up selling houses herself. Georgia, ever the opportunist. Georgia always knows a good deal when she sees one. Don't be like that. Your sister is just like your daddy. Success for her is success for the family. I'll be like that if I want to. She's all bitchy to me. I guess you're right. Georgia's always been something else, though. Maybe it's because she was old enough to remember back when your parents lived in public housing. There's no way she remembered that at, like, a baby crib. But she was near righteous about making sure she and Alma were better off. Remember when she wanted to sell that house next door? She only gave up on selling that after Alma talked some sense into her. Decided that it was about time someone else got the opportunity she got. That was me! That the pie was big enough for her family to have plenty and share, too. Glad she did, because the Tawfiks are good people and good neighbors, always helping out and with a smile, too. Yeah, they better if we give them a house. That Zeze sure grew up to be beautiful. I bet she's off at camp for summer. Last I talked to her mom. I wonder, is it space camp? Well, sure. It's a messy story, I know. It wasn't always clear to us what was right, but it got us all here. We struggled for our place and put down roots for y'all to grow from. Grandma, I appreciate the history, but why does it matter how long we've been here if we can't stay here because it's falling apart? Dot, you've been quiet. Don't you have something to say about all this? After all, it's your house we're talking about. My house? What do you mean, my house? Child, who do you think was going to get this house after I'm gone? I figured Dad would get it, or even Georgia, since she's the oldest, and the real estate whiz. You know your dad couldn't stand these Michigan winters again. Georgia's asked about it once before. Lord knows she's been dreaming for years about what she could do with the property. But I want to give this house to someone who calls it a home. Grandma, I don't know what to say. I've never imagined... Well, start imagining. After hearing all this from you... Well, I feel like after all that, I'll stay in the house and try to renovate it myself, I guess. I've thought about it, and I can see how hard everyone's worked to get us here. At the same time, it doesn't always seem like we're constantly on the edge of achieving our dreams. Oh, what? At the same time, doesn't it always seem like we're constantly on the edge of achieving our dreams? Everything we want is always right out of reach. And with this neighborhood changing and the city ignoring the neighborhood's problems, it's only going to get harder. That's why we should stay. If we don't fight for the neighborhood we love, then who will? Selling this place means leaving it for people who see our neighborhood as collections of profit, not people. The house might need some work, but keeping a home and community going will always take work, and it's worth it. That's the opposite of what we told her dad. If that's your decision, then I respect it. It's about time I handed the keys to the next generation. Do you remember the door in the basement? I keep what's important in there. Inside that room is a lockbox containing the deed to the house. It's yours now. I told you this place was always going to be yours. Well, it sounds like this is the first time I'm hearing about it being mine. You'll need this. Ah, got the key. Achievement unlocked. Not for sale. I hope that lockbox isn't on the floor. And waterproof. And fireproof. What are you waiting for? The deed for you is in that basement. Still can't believe it. I just want extra dialogue. Don't mind me. Carlos don't care. Okay. I mean, she's not dead though yet, so like, I can't believe I've never gone in here before. Oh, nope, it's flooded too. Enjoy your sewer water. Listen. Wow, the deed to the house. Yeah, I want to look at that. I wonder what the future has in store. Achievement unlocked. Indeed. Achievement unlocked. Neutral ending. Neutral ending? Today's a bit potluck over at the Interfaith Community Center, and of course, Alma is leading the charge. Now she looks a heck older! She never looked young. I know I'm not in the neighborhood as much these days, but geez, I've always put to work as soon as I'm back. I'm always put to work as soon as I'm back. It's just, we really wanted a place that was ours, you know? Grandma may have given me the keys. Oh no, this is us. I thought that was our sister. Grandma may have given me the keys, but I'll always see that house as hers. So I moved out to the suburbs and got a place of my own. So I still moved out anyway? It's close to work, and we're trying to start a family too. I guess in some strange way, I'm continuing my family legacy and making homes of our own. Though sometimes I worry if I made the right choice. I hate that Grandma lives up in that house alone. So it's our house, but she's still alive and lives there, and we moved out? These days, I'm teaching at the charter school, preparing the next generation for greatness. It's a nice job. I am. You, we, are, they, he, she, is, it, is, blah, blah, blah. A charter school with plenty of resources. The kids are well behaved. Too behaved, mostly. Guess I'm used to classrooms where kids are allowed to be kids. Speaking of kids, I haven't seen that nephew of mine in a long time. Carlos barely comes to visit Grandma. That new non-profit architecture job has him working day and night. Not that he minds. Why is non-profit in quotation marks? He's constantly saying what they're doing is big, making housing affordable for tons of people. Wish he put that much enthusiasm into his neighborhood, though. Still, I miss him. Wait, so she's really, really old? If Carlos is already like a working adult. Yeah, this is weird. Well, that was the neutral ending of Dot's home. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. I don't know, man. Hold on. Okay, it's 9. Let's see. I want to see if I could get all the other endings. Let's see. That's home endings. Cause I'm sure it's just all the here's your house. Get the good ending. Gives back immediately. Well, I mean, I guess it's still mine. She just lives there because I left. I guess the biggest thing was like us deciding whether or not to sell the house or not. Oh, there's a bad ending. So we got the neutral ending. There's a good ending. There's a bad ending. Okay, so oh, things to do. Interact with things 100 times. Okay. Oh, okay. Does it tell you? Yeah, okay. Good, neutral. What? Oh. Achievement unlocked, good ending? Oh, wait, what? No. Wait, no. Stop. I can't exit this. So I guess you could just watch the ending without doing the work. No, I want to do the work. How do I make it stop? Oh, but wait. If I replay it... Oh, it might not have a skip function, though. Close the game. Yeah, maybe. But then I'm like, I wonder if there's a skip dialogue function, or if you replay it, you literally have to spam the buttons, which would actually take a really long time. Also, I don't know how to close a game when it's in full screen like this. Okay, hold on. Can I get my toolbar? Oh, no. The game is holding me hostage. Oh, okay. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. We're gonna quit this. Okay. And we're gonna play. It should come right back up. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. I think I need to get home. Oh, it might not have like a skip dialogue function like other games when you want to replay it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we would have to like literally... I don't even think... Yeah. Like if they had chapters or whatever. But to actually play through it 3 different times would be kind of long, don't you think? Alright, well, I guess... Oh man, I really just wanted to go back to the key moments and then make the different decisions. I should talk to Grandma about those flyers. Well, what do y'all think? I guess we could just watch all the different endings instead of going through all this again. Maybe that's why they gave you access to all the endings, because they're like, oh, we didn't develop it to have it be easy to play through again. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna watch the endings then, I guess. So we know we played through and we got the neutral ending. So let's see what the other ones were, I suppose. Do you want to watch let's watch the bad one first and then end the stream on the good one. Let's do that. Achievement unlocked, bad ending. Routine isn't always bad. Sometimes after a hectic day, you look forward to it. Every night I come home, George the doorman lets me in. We exchange a hello or just a nod. I don't know anything about him except his name, and he only knows me as Miss Dorothea from the 17th floor. You agree? Okay, cool. After Grandma sold the house, she moved in with Alma and Georgia. Grandma gave me the money, told me to find someplace comfortable. She said she wouldn't even know what to spend it on. She had already gotten everything she wanted in life. So then what was the... Okay, whatever. Even when her health got worse, she refused to let a cent of that money be spent on her. Oh, Lord. Georgia moved into a nursing home eventually. It made more sense than hiring a full-time nurse, I guess. You can also have community in the nursing home. But still, I hate thinking about her alone in that place. Well, she's the opposite of alone. She has all the other people there, right? I kept myself busy with work. I'm teaching at a charter school, preparing the next generation for greatness. It's a nice job. A charter school with plenty of resources. The kids are well behaved. Too behaved, honestly. Guess I'm getting used to classrooms where kids are allowed to be kids. So this place looks more resource intensive than the other place she got. Carlos has taken up Georgia's business in the old neighborhood. Practically runs the place, I'm told. He looks old too. Every other week is another open house. He's even beating Georgia in sales. Oh dear. I don't know where he's finding these buyers, but he makes it happen. Oh, he's working with a crooked guy. Or at least that's what Grandma told me. With Grandma's household, we don't see each other much. We try to make plans, but there's always this and that getting in the way. Well, this is me. It's so easy to get lost in thought on the way up. There's a notice on the door. Dear resident, we've been alerted by other residents of excessive noise coming from your unit during quiet hours, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. last night. Please be mindful of your fellow residents. Should we continue to receive complaints, we will have no choice but to enforce penalties and or involve law enforcement. Sincerely, Woodward Towers Management. Now my music is noise, huh? I wish my fellow residents would have the guts to come talk to me about it in person. But then again, we all keep to ourselves around here in the towers. From the view up here, it seems like the old neighborhood keeps changing. They bulldozed the old community center a couple of years ago. Now they're the bulldozers. They treated it as a celebration, part of this redevelopment project. They were going to even hire locals to help build it, but instead the project stayed in limbo for years. So they just tore it down and left it down? They could never agree what it was going to be, could never finalize the details. What? Now it's fenced-off pile of rubber that people pass every day. Workers only show up to fence off the place again after some bad weather knocks down the perimeter. They managed to pack the city council with politicians who are in real estate developers' pockets. I've even heard they're considering buying people out or giving people vouchers to move while they rebuild the neighborhood. Wait, I'm confused. It's already demolished, right? So what do they mean, giving people vouchers to move to rebuild the neighborhood, if she just said they knocked it down but aren't building anything because they don't know what to build? I'm confused. For new people with new money, there are still people out there who have hope for the neighborhood. They only knocked down the community center. Oh, okay. I thought they knocked down... I also was like, I'm confused. Okay, gotcha. They're out here doing their part, organizing. But I guess it's not really my neighborhood anymore. Me, I'm just trying to make it out here on my own. Well, it's not really on your own if your grandma gave you all the money you needed to get your own place. So even the bad ending wasn't necessarily that bad, but I can see why it's bad relative to, whatever. All right, now let's watch the good ending. Let's see how good it actually is. Maybe they stopped the whole neighborhood development thing. Take care of your home and it'll take care of you. Grandma told me that after she gave me the keys. I didn't know what she meant at the time, but now I realize that I was thinking too small. A home is more than just a piece of property and a single building. It's a place, a community. Carlos soon moved in with Grandma after I moved out. He still complains about the house sometimes, but I know he loves it there. Grandma has always been good company, and so long as she's not lonely, all of us are happy. So we live next door to each other. As for me, I'm teaching at a local school, trying to pass on some knowledge to the next generation. When I started, kids kept asking me for advice on this and that after class, and I realized being a teacher means more than just sticking to the lesson plan. A few years ago, the neighborhood put up a vote to create a community land trust. We organized and made sure no one could move in on our homes or renew the neighborhood to the point where we couldn't afford to live in it anymore. Companies kept moving in, making offers and trying to buy us out, but we've held strong. Sometimes we've got a new politician with ties to big real estate developers who tries to get us to sell out our neighborhood. But we're a community, and that means not only making this And that means not only making this a good place to live for the people here now, but for the people who come next. And speaking of the next generation, we can't leave this neighborhood to others anymore. We need to show up. Not just in polls, but in town halls, school boards, and even their front yards if we have to. Let the powers that be know this is our neighborhood, and we're going to fight for it. All right. So those were all the 3 endings. Okay, that's the same chat. All right. Well, so that was Dot's Home, a video game about housing discrimination, real estate, environmental justice a little bit. I really like the artwork, and I did like the story, although I got kind of a little bit lost sometimes. But I really wish there was a way to chapter select and kind of see, like, in the moment, the different options. Like, I'm guessing the good ending had to be, like, if we told our parents to stay in the development that was being knocked down. Although I'm still confused how that would have worked anyway, because you can't live in a building that's been knocked down. So I'm a little confused about some of the points they were making. But I thought this was a really cute game, and I appreciate what they were trying to do in terms of bringing awareness to a very, like, difficult and touchy subject. Even if we're not thinking about owning a home or renting a home, or, like, grew up similarly like the main characters, I think that this is still something that most people can enjoy at least watching, if not playing. And I'm glad I played it. I'm still, like, processing. So, like, the bad... Seems like the neutral ending, though, he was still... Carlos, I'm still, like, processing the endings. Carlos was still working with Murphy. So I'm trying to, like, what makes it neutral if he still ended up working with the bad people? But, yeah. Well, I guess because the community center are going to get knocked down or whatnot. And I think renting to the immigrant family was the right choice, maybe towards the good ending. I'm not quite sure. That also means achievement hunting for this would be really hard, because you would have to play through it again. Oh well. But yeah, so I hoped that you all enjoyed my playthrough of Dot's Home. Some James just gotta be that way. That's true, that's true. And I hope you also enjoyed the cute little animals running around. I really wanted to get, like, safari animals or, like, jungle animals, but they don't already pre-exist, so maybe one day when I have more resources, I can I can commission someone to make customized like savannah safari animals so that we can be a little bit more or maybe I can make all of you lions so we could be like a pride pack and that would be super cute. But yes, thank you for coming, critters. I think it's so cute. I'm just like staring at the screen and watching all the little people, well, all the little animals pass by. But yes, thank you for coming to my stream. I have another game that I'm highlighting this month from the Black developer. That will be a LGBTQ plus dating sim with also lots of people of color characters, of course. And that is scheduled for the 20th of this month. That one I'm going to actually do as a premiere because it has some not safe for work moments. So I was told that I should play through it, censor out what I need to censor, and then I'll premiere it and we'll all watch it together, like watching a movie together. Because I don't want to be banned, but I still want to showcase it because I heard it's a really good game. So that will be a premiere that we'll watch together. Risque Lion, no! I'm gonna put all my little emote art over anything that needs to be covered. Okay, today's Friday. Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'll be doing an achievement hunting stream. I think I will do the Henry Stickmin collection. So if you're interested in just having a chill time achievement hunting, that will be on Twitch tomorrow. It's scheduled for 7 right now, but depending on traffic, because I'll be coming from out of state technically. It might be pushed to 8, so just keep your eyes peeled on Twitter and Twitch. Spicier than Catherine. Yeah, I heard it like literally just had full on nudity and a lot of F-bombs. So I'm going to have to like censor a lot of that. So that's why I can't stream it live. So I'm just going to put, stickers where I need to and cover any swear words that I need to. But I do want to bring it in because also it's February. So I'm like, oh my gosh, a queer dating sim is perfect for this month too. So yeah, so definitely spicier than Catherine. What was I saying? Yes, so achievement hunting tomorrow. Oh, my booba. Exactly. And then next week will be Wednesday and Friday again for a live stream. Monday will be another upload to YouTube. I'm like high-key trying to find like my calendar. Oh, here it is. It's always on the floor. Yes. So we have a upload on Monday, and then next week, Wednesday, we'll do the last part of Catherine. And then on Friday of next week will be my live raffle. I need to start posting about that. But we'll be playing The World Next Door. So if you attend that, you'll have a chance to actually win the game, The World Next Door. And that will be an endurance stream, which means I will start and finish it in one stream. And I think the game averages about 4 hours, so we'll see. We'll see, though, because y'all know me. Like, I be getting stuck on puzzles and shit and just whatever. But I'm going to try it. We'll try it. So that's going to be the lives for next week. Marathon Lion. Exactly. So I hope y'all are looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I love raffles. I love giving out games because, there's a lot of games out there. And in trying to collect games to stream, I'm like, let me give back to y'all. All right. So thank you all. I hope y'all have a good rest of your Friday. I hope to see you next week. And yeah, thank you for coming again. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who follows me on TikTok. I just passed 400, so that's exciting. Thank you everyone on Instagram as well. I'm creeping up on 100 over there. And then Twitter, I think I just broke over 50, maybe. So yeah, thank you everyone who follows me on my socials. And thank you everyone who follows me on Twitter too. I beat my first goal of 20 and I'm creeping up on my next goal of 30. So y'all really out here showing up and I truly appreciate it. All right, y'all. I keep saying I'm saying goodbye, but I really do mean it this time. Goodbye!